Still Chillin' is an independent podcast where lifelong friends and guests sample the best tequilas and more.
Grab your favorite drink, listen and chill with us
Go to stillchillin.com.
to see how you can help.
Yo,
Testing. Can you hear me?
yes. Man, you guys are on point today. Good?
Yeah.
Dang. Oh, wait, am I? Oh, I guess up on my video. I think we're good to get going for the latest installment of Still Chillin'.
Nice. You all right, buddy?
Just trying to give Tony some more work.
Oh, it's easy, man, because I get 3 tracks. So if you're coughing, I could just... Before, it was super hard. You can do it.
Oh, it's like auto-tune?
Everybody's on their own layer. So right now, if Carlos is coughing, I could just delete him while he's, it's 3 separate ones instead of everybody at once.
Or you can make it sound like cool, right? Like
You could.
like those auto-tunes.
I can, yeah, it can make, like, I can try to give Luis a robot voice or something. Because he's on
the
his...
way I'm going.
Yeah, maybe.
Luis is
The
a
way
machine,
I'm walking,
man.
yeah, pretty much. $6 million peso, man. Eventually, they're gonna do surgery on this freaking leg since July. I've been out. Don't get hurt, guys.
Yeah, dude, ankles are... That's your ankle, right?
Yeah, but I tore some ligament.
But welcome back, Luis.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Glad to be back.
Cool, man.
I'm enjoying this cold beverage called S. Pellegrino. This mineral water.
The green bottle?
Yeah, it's the green one. It's delicious.
Yeah, those are good.
They are good.
Is it like unflavored? Just straight?
Yeah, it's just straight mineral water.
Those are good.
Yeah.
You're too good for LaCroix?
No, I drink LaCroix.
Okay.
That's the French one, right?
I don't know, LaCroix. But Pellegrino's the glass bottles, right?
Yeah, they're
the
glass.
green bottles.
Yeah, those are good.
They're Italian.
Dope. Well,
really?
I've got 2 bottles, but I'm only going to drink one. I got 2 bottles on my desk. I'll explain why in a bit. Well, look, I got 2 bottles. I've got a measuring glass, which disappears. I've got my Still Chillin' sniffer glass.
I still have my OG sniffer, but I'm going to start using that Still Chillin' next time.
Why is it called a sniffer? Because you sniff on it or what? No, I'm just curious.
Yeah, pretty much. It's meant to look at, you see it? It's kind of like pot-bellied, kind of like an hourglass. So it basically allows for the fumes to go up.
Yeah, no. So look, basically all the smell kind of collects, so it sits here and then it collects here so that it kind of like a funnel. Instead of a regular glass, it just kind of all escapes, So you get more of the smell. You're also going to get whiskey glasses. Let me know how those turn out. It's a smaller glass for some reason. And then a bar glass, too.
Got to drink it neat.
Yeah. And then I got to get a set for everybody. So I decided to let Carlos be the samples for those.
No, nice. Definitely.
But yeah, we'll spread the love. But yeah, so 2 bottles. I froze some some of it. It looks kind of gross, right? It looks gross.
It looks like jizz. That's what it looks like.
I know. It doesn't look. I want a nicer container next time. Look at this.
I don't know about that, buddy.
I know. Anyways, I put it in the freezer in honor of Chino because it was his birthday this weekend.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
Dude, you know what sucks? On his birthday, Andres Garcia, he died on Chino's birthday.
The 4th?
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to rest in peace, Andres Garcia, fucking legend.
Yep. Yeah. Chanoc, man. Chanoc.
Yeah, it's Chanoc. Pedro Navaja, man.
Yep.
And Navajas.
I got to start checking out those movies again because I just remember from when I was a little kid. You ever see Chanoc? That's kind of like
that was his first movie.
Yeah. It was kind of like a...
That was with Ramon Valdez.
And this Valdez, he's still around.
No, he fucking died. He's been dead. He died in the 80s. We're talking about Don Ramon. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like the old man.
Oh, yeah. He wouldn't be alive. What am I talking about? Dang.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
Yeah, we had it on video. But we had those movies like on video, back when you could record, when people would record videos when they were playing on TV, you had a VHS collection at home.
Hey, remember that scheme we had in high school where
Voltron.
There you go, Voltron. VHS.
So Freddie's been listening to our podcast, so this one goes out to him because he was the originator of the Voltron tape.
He's the one? Oh, I didn't know that.
He was my Lusinger Connect, brought it over to Hopper.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Shout out to Freddie.
Yeah. I've seen him like freaking when he was in San Diego long time ago.
No, it's a different Freddie.
This guy went to Lusinger.
Yeah, don't know that one.
You're talking about the other Freddie. I know what you're talking about. Cool dude.
Sinner?
Yeah.
Sinner, yeah. We've seen him not too long ago too, though.
Dope.
Or with Mariano.
I went ahead and upgraded us so we don't have to stop halfway and wait 10 minutes.
Let's do it.
We'll think about upgrades in the future that are worth it, but I think this was a good one because that way we don't have to get out of the rhythm and just everybody look for another link. That was getting kind of annoying.
Yeah. This has been a labor of love because we love drinking and we love chilling. We have invested not only our time, but, some capital.
Yep, and time, man. Time is the most valuable, but it's kind of worth it.
Yeah,
it's fun.
I look forward to Mondays now.
I know, I saw. Yeah, me too, actually. Like I said, Mondays are always kind of a lame day, and this makes it gives you something to look forward to and prepare for in the weekend too. I guess it's time to let everybody know what we're drinking. They got a sneak preview last week. At least you missed it. You'll have to hear the episode when it's out. This time we definitely both have the same bottle. It's a blue label.
Blue label.
G4. Yeah, it's
Where's that one from Arandas?
Oh man, I don't think so. This was not from Arandas, but I think I looked at it on a map and it's just a few miles from Arandas. So I'm looking at this G4 bottle and
what does the G stand for?
G4 means 4 generations. So yeah, G4 is it's weird. It's like backwards, right? 4 family generations. So 4 generaciones, G4, G4, generaciones 4. You would think it could be called like 4G, right? But,
Isn't there a tres generaciones? Is it the same guy or is it different?
There is a tres generaciones, but I don't think it's the same guy. Maybe that's why it's called G4, right? He didn't want to confuse people. That probably makes sense. That's probably why.
Not to be confused with G4 TV.
No,
I was thinking about that too. Yeah,
I don't forget.
Did they cancel that already?
Yeah, I think so.
They got too woke. That's why.
G4 did? Is that's a recent thing? Oh, I'm thinking of Tech TV or something. That was
which one was the one with the video games? That's the video game one, right? G4.
Yeah, G4. We were gamers, so it was a big pool for us back in the day.
So I'm looking at the G4 bottle. It says the distiller is Felipe J. Camarena, right? El Tesoro Blanco says Carlos Camarena. That last name Camarena is they're like one of the main families of tequilas,
It's not Cuervo, that's like the known guy?
I think Cuervo is one of the first tequila makers in general in Mexico, 200 years ago or something. Super early.
That's right. We went to tequila. That's what they told us.
All right. So, you know what's so crazy? I guess these are just related members, man, because it says Carlos Camarena, master distiller. That's for El Tesoro. And Felipe Camarena is for G4.
I just keep hearing the Yo no mate a Camarena.
That's a jam right there, buddy. Numero uno.
Oh, it says, yeah. Okay, so this is in Jesus Maria. Where the heck is that?
Maria.
That's Jesus Maria, Jalisco. That's not far from Arandas, which kind of makes sense.
That whole region is just so strong in tequila. So, mis respetos.
Yeah.
Jalisco.
All right, so I'm looking it up real quick. Yeah, it's next to Arandas. Yeah.
Los Altos de Jalisco.
I guess they got to spread out the agave,
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of agave, man.
It's probably a smaller town and more about agave. That's my guess, because it looks smaller on this map. Okay, I was just trying to get some history behind these bottles. which that's actually, I don't think this show is long enough at the moment, so we have to figure out how to do this, but that's another cool thing about tequila. Like Luis was talking about salsa.
Yeah.
Wait, is that who it was? Cuervo.
Cuervo.
All these families, man, they are like, it's like part of Mexican history. It's crazy. Like, I want to start piecing together this stuff because they're all kind of related. Like, I bet you, like, there's the Cuervo people, salsa people are kind of related to these people in a way. That's my guess.
La prima se la rima.
Oh man!
All right. So I know we were talking about the water production, right, or where the water comes from. Last time we talked about Cascahuín, where it was a deep well water.
Yeah.
Right. This one uses rainwater.
Yes.
And spring water. So it's a big difference. I know those little things make significant difference in the flavor profile.
Well, we'll find out.
So we'll see. I'm excited.
Yeah,
spring water and rainwater as opposed to deep well water for the Cascahuín.
Well, this one is, I mean, it's hard to find, so I'm kind of ready to check it. I did rip the plastic off because I decided to freeze some of it, and it's not going to last. I should have left it in the freezer, but oh well. Anyways, I started with the freezing because Chino freezes his tequila. He says, you should look at my freezer. I guess it doesn't freeze.
No. Hey, we should have him on the show. Shout out to Chino again.
Yep, I was talking to him for sure. Yeah. His mom's from this area where they have agave, but they make a different drink. They don't make tequila. Yeah? They call it raicilla or something. Raicilla.
I've never heard of that. Dude.
Yeah. So it's like because it's more mountainy over there. It's different land, different.
Son del cerro, no?
Yeah, so it's just a different style of drink that they make with it. So. I don't think I've ever seen that in the U.S., so I'll look for it. But man, raicilla. It's just it's sweeter than tequila. Yeah, might be worth checking out. All right, so Carlos, what's up? You got your bottle?
I got my bottle. I was getting ready to sniff it in the bottle.
I'm going to sniff it in my sniffer. That's what it's for.
Not in the bottle?
No.
You got to do both, right?
All right. Let me give it a shot.
I mean,
that little scratch and sniff here and there doesn't hurt.
Scratch the label? No scratch and sniff label. Come on. Why not, right? Imagine if you put it, you can smell what it tastes like.
I think Skippy's on a whole different wavelength.
Before you open it. I don't know, I just had a good idea. You should be able to scratch the label and smell the tequila. Nope.
There you go.
All right, so it smells good. Man, it smells Let's see if I sense it in the cup. I'm gonna pour my ounce, put it in the cup.
What are you smelling?
I don't want to spill any. All right. Dang. Man, it smells humid. If that's a not humid. It's not a smell, but
that's not a good smell. Nasty smell.
I get the agave on this one for sure right away. Ooh.
Man, okay, so I don't smell too much sweetness. The alcohol is not as strong as the Tesoro either. Kind of mellow.
This is they use Tahona to extract the
Actually, I looked this one up. Let's have a sip, and they have a different kind of Tahona for this one.
Okay.
Yep.
But a version of Tahona.
Yes, a version of Tahona for sure. Tahona basically means they're using like a big wheel to crush it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the old school one.
Yeah, versus I don't know what else if they don't use a Tahona, because most of the stuff we've had, I know Tesoro has a Tahona. It's on the label. It's got the people freaking pushing it.
All right, so you ready to take this first sip then?
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
All right, so go ahead. Pa arriba. Pa abajo. Pa centro.
Pa centro.
Pa dentro.
Pa dentro.
Salud.
Salud. Whoa.
Interesting. Let me get my swirl on real quick, Luis.
It's a little ocho-ish. Oh, I'm going to compare everything to ocho. It's more like ocho than Tesoro is, for sure. It's closer to
definitely some strong flavors.
I don't know if I can tell those two apart. Because I know Luis is always saying, hey, do you think you can tell them apart? I think we should definitely start figuring out how to manage a blind taste test.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
It's good. It gets better with every sip. That's very it's a lot
herbaceous.
of flavor. I mean, no, not this one. I'm not getting that.
This is not herbaceous?
No, this is,
it's not. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not getting that.
Pepper, okay. I think I mentioned how I'm going to stop calling things alcoholish. I think I'm getting confused with alcohol taste and pepper. No, isn't pepper what makes it?
This one for sure, pepper.
Yeah,
for sure. This strong agave.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. This is not herbaceous, but it does have like, for me, earthy tones, right? Like
yep. Tell me that. You know that smell? I said.
Tierra mojada.
Yeah, that's what I meant by humid. Tierra mojada.
That's the greatest fucking smell in the world, man.
Yeah.
Smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tierra mojada.
That's what I meant by you said.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it sounds like they get a lot of rain, so the soil is consistent.
Oh, this is good, man. Damn.
Yeah. It is very good.
Well, when I eventually get over there, we got to give Luis a sample of the best ones, because this is up there.
Yeah. Yeah. This is good. I mean, I guess it was worth the wait, right?
Yeah, man. This is harder for me to find than Fortaleza. Can you believe that? Yes, for me, I couldn't find it anywhere. Fortaleza, I found twice already, and I bought it twice. It's wrapped for a future show. I have not opened them, but this is harder. I can't find it over here. That's why I warned you. Remember? But at least you were able to find it, huh?
So right when that weekend I was getting ready to go search out, and I saw a lot of drops, so I found it in a lot of different places. Plus, I got it on sale for $39.
Man,
so
that's a steal.
Yeah, I found it for $59, $39, $49. So
So what I found out is especially so Fortaleza, probably this G4 people, none of them seem to raise their prices. As far as we're not making that many, they're hard to find, let's raise our price. It's the liquor stores that do that.
Yeah.
So they'll take a $39 bottle and charge $59 because they know it's hard to get. So that's where the prices come up, because of the store. That's what I've noticed.
Yeah.
Blind demand.
My Fortaleza, I got it at a local liquor store that is known for their tequilas.
Yeah.
And it's in Downey. My buddy goes there often, so when he went to get it, they asked him not to post it on social media, right?
Yep.
So he was like, hey, we're just kind of letting the regulars know. So I send one of my buddies from work, and they're like, how did you know? He's like, oh, a friend told me. They're just kind of like, trying to keep it priced really fair and just to the locals and the regulars.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think it's tequila's going the route of whiskey. I know we've mentioned that in the past, but for good reason.
Yeah. I mean, I paid $39 plus $20 shipping because I had to ship it here from San Diego. And I found out how that works now. So you can't ship me tequila because you don't have an alcohol license. It has to be like somebody with an alcohol license. They'll ship it.
Yeah.
But man, they charge, 20 was not bad actually, because it's like insurance or who knows what. But this other place wanted to charge me $100 to buy $100 bottle. So $100. Yeah. I was trying to buy Fortaleza Añejo, and I found a place that had it for $99. I was like, this is a good price. Then when I put it on my shopping cart and everything, it went through. I'm good. But then the next day they're like, oh, it's going to be a $99 insurance fee. It just seemed shady because they should have put that in the writing. So I just canceled it because they were trying to ask, they just wanted me to pay outside of the purchase, and then there was nothing in writing about it being refundable. So I was like, not worth it.
So if I wanted to, I can't send you a bottle of tequila?
Nah. I mean, you could.
What do you mean? Yeah, no, you could do it easily. I'll just get a stuffed bear, gut them out, put them inside the bottle, and that's it. Save yourself some money, man.
Maybe do a test, ship me a bottle of water inside of a gutted teddy bear and see what happens. If it arrives unopened, then we'll know.
Yeah, no, of course.
Anyway, so this is hard to get. If I ever went to a liquor store and there was a row of these, 6 of them, I think that would be super rare.
It's definitely, I guess, becoming a little bit more difficult to find. I think to your point, it's supply chain issues, but also just demand. I think people are starting to recognize G4 as a top tier for once again additive free. Man, we've been on a roll. Additive free tequilas.
Let's get to the ice. What do you think?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do the ice.
No herbaceous tones this time.
No, this is
Damn it, I was looking forward to that.
Tierra Mojada.
Yeah, it's a very straightforward pepper, like you said, Tierra Mojada kind of.
Agave.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so let me make sure I have a full true ounce. That looks a little low.
Don't sell yourself short, Tony. Come on now, it's Monday. Did you make Mia her drink?
No, she's sick. She can't have nothing.
That sucks.
Yeah, she can't have any alcohol.
What?
Oh, man.
Yeah, she's actually cutting out everything. She's gonna start this diet where basically you don't eat any. I mean, I guess kind of like vegetables and meat, maybe. But basically, she's allergic to something. She's got to find out what it is.
Oh, okay.
You get it? So she's not gonna have no bread, no cheese, and then she's gonna add one thing at a time. But so no alcohol. That's for sure.
Man, let's hope she's not allergic to alcohol.
Well, she'll find out because she's not having any, and when she starts having it again, that's the whole point.
Yeah,
she got some reaction to something. We can't tell what it is, and we'll see.
Okay, well,
that means
best of luck to her.
Yes, I mean that means my bottles will last a little longer.
That means you're drinking for two.
No, I'm really, Let's get this ice sample in. Number 2.
We got the fancy.
Man, it's yes, but it's that same smell. I keep saying.
No, it's just straightforward, solid agave tasting, earthy, peppery. It's good though.
Yeah, it's really good. Man, it's smooth.
Definitely with ice. I think. Has your palate developed where you're enjoying it with the without the ice?
Yeah, because that's where I can kind of find I taste it the most when it's without ice. It's relaxing, on ice, but it's just milder. The flavors don't stand out as much, because of the water basically and the cold.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. As far as it tasting pretty pure, right? That's where the health stuff I've looked into comes from. So I read a couple articles in legit places, pretty legit, like Food Inc. or Food Network or something like that. Yeah. And some medical studies too. I'm not ready to endorse it because I'm not a doctor. And I still want to find
it.
Yeah. But I'll ask them. I'll send them these articles. But basically what it comes down to is, so, they've had agave in Mexico forever, right? And they used to use it for medicinal purposes too. Nice. So I read in one that for the cold or something. I don't know if you read that one, Carlos, I sent you, but for just the when you had the cold, they would have lemon and tequila.
Yeah, tequila.
Yeah.
And honey, yeah.
And honey.
Yeah, and honey.
I think bacteria, right? It kills the bacteria in your throat. Cold.
Well, it does, and your body doesn't absorb it.
Yeah.
That's interesting, too. It doesn't get absorbed. They're called agavins. Agavins, the kind of molecule or whatever that's in there. And somehow it helps you stay fuller longer. You don't get hungry. I have a list. And believe it or not, if you have high blood pressure, it lowers it. It lowers it.
Does it really?
Yeah, I'll send you the articles, Luis. And I'll try to get more, I don't want to lead you down the wrong path. So I always like to triple check, look even more and even more. But this one was pretty clear as to the benefits.
It seriously does lower blood pressure?
Yeah. One of them was NYU News, but hold on. So is it healthy? So check it out. They even point out that it has to be this pure 100% stuff that we're drinking, no additive, because the other stuff has stuff that, sugar, that's not good for you. But check it out. It says, studies have shown that alcoholic beverages in general, this is in general, when consumed in moderation, may confer potential health benefits such as decreased risk of coronary artery disease, some kind of stroke, type 2 diabetes, and rheumatoid arthritis. They even say 1 shot a day. Basically, that's That's the limit. I mean, men can have 2 a day. Women is 1 a day. So, so due to their lack of absorption by the body, the agavins in the drink leave you free of headaches and other side effects caused by artificial sweeteners. It has no carbs, obviously. This allows them to act as a dietary fiber. So it's like a fiber. It doesn't elevate your blood sugar. Oh, yeah, this drink also fights off the common cold, makes bones stronger, and breaks down fats. I mean, it's, I'll find some more articles to see how much of it is backed up. But, I mean, it kind of makes sense. People live a pretty long age in Mexico, if you think about it. And tequila is kind of part of the diet over there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
We all have that story from our grandparents, right? Or somebody who drank a shot every night before bed and lived to be over 100.
Yeah.
The whole body except the liver was healthy.
Yeah. Man, this is good. This is good.
It's good. Are you ready for the... Did you finish your ice? Man, I'm ahead of you. Tell me.
I know. I was reading.
What's that?
No, it's okay. While you were reading, I was enjoying the health benefits.
I know, right? Well, before we get on to the next one, because after the next one is review time, let me bring up the Tahona thing I told you about.
Yeah.
So this one is not a regular Tahona. This is not like the Stone Tahona. It's nothing like, they call it Frankenstein. So the name of this distillery, I think it's on the bottle. It's called El Pandillo is the distillery. Yeah, and this one over here, El Tesoro, was in La Alteña. Okay, so they're 2 different distilleries. El Tesoro has an OG Tahona, and G4 has, I think it's called Frankenstein. It's, when they pave roads, big steamroller that they run over cartoon characters with, and they get all flat. So they have this big old steamroller wheel with spikes on it, and they pour rainwater on it. So that's all they have at that farm, rainwater. Like they collect it. Check this out. Their well holds 200,000 liters of rainwater. That's enough to make 266,000 bottles of tequila. So that's how much water they collect of rain. 266,000 bottles of this.
Tony, I had no idea. But if I can add to what you're saying, I just found an article on Vice. It's called Felipenstein.
Felipenstein? Oh, it's not Frankenstein?
Felipenstein. Then they have, so check this out, Felipenstein. Camarena probably points to a 19,000-pound Tahona used to juice the cooked shredded blue agave for tequila. It was jimmied together from a reclaimed steamroller and somehow operates off a 1-horsepower engine.
Yep.
He then gestures to the agave shredder constructed from a semi-tractor trailer and railroad car parts. This is Igor. So Felipenstein and Igor. There you go.
Yep. No, man. And you know what else is kind of crazy? Fortaleza, G4, El Tesoro, all these tequila companies. So the makers, they know it's popular, right?
Right.
You would assume like that they would just make more of it, right? But the distilleries, they make it so like, we only have 2 ovens to kind of heat all the agave. Versus like, hey, let's make 4-6 ovens and make even more. They intentionally kind of like limit themselves. You would think that if your stuff is selling really good, you'd expand it. Yeah. But they kind of don't do that from what I've seen. Because they're limited. They're limited in production, basically. Like they have 1 Tahona, right?
Right.
Like, imagine how much G4 they could make if they had a second one. They have 1. Yeah. That's it. Kind of crazy.
Yeah. Well, I think that, keeps it... So I know you talked about earlier how everybody in Guadalajara dates each other's family.
Who talked about it? That was Luis.
That was Luis. Well, anyways,
I gotta take Luis to La Capilla one day. Hey man, we should all go to Arandas.
Vamos.
Oof.
Let's go. You tell me when. I'm gonna be in Guadalajara in 2 weeks. So.
Man, it's harder for me to plan that stuff.
But anyways, Camarena, his brother is the master tequilero at Ocho, and his grandfather founded Tapatio Tequila.
There you go. I'm telling you, man. That's what I want to start delving into on this show a little bit, because part of the reason I'm even drinking tequila like this, people might be wondering. To me, it's like a fun way to kind of learn about Mexico.
Yeah, for sure.
Figure out, now I'm going to start looking into these families. I'm gonna ask my parents, man, how do you not know these names? These people are massive. Maybe they do. I don't know. But like, it's the next town over. I'll be like, hey, mom, do you know anybody like last name Camarena? Like, you would imagine they would.
Yeah.
But
no, that'd be a good idea. I mean, I think, I know we're going to have Skippy listen for the first part, so he knows exactly what happened, what he missed, but we can let him in on what we talked about, right? Like kind of the evolution of this podcast. What we want to just give the audience some interesting information. To your point, it could be like the development of like, hey man, get to know Mexico a little bit better. Because I know me personally, I've gotten to see a whole different side of Mexico these last 3-4 years. And I've always kind of thought, hey, man, I want to bring my friends, and Luis has accompanied me to Guadalajara, to Ciudad Mexico. And we've kind of seen these other parts. I mean, for me, that were new. And we're just like, all right, this is something that we can share.
Yep.
Right. And tequila is a big part of that, of course. So.
No, I mean, I just have a lot of respect for Mexico. Every time I go down there, I'm like, they do a lot of stuff right that they don't seem to care about here. But for Luis, I'm going to try to start to piece together these families. Different regions have their own like names behind them. Arandas is one crew. Tequila is a different area. They probably have a whole different group of people, and they actually go way back. Like tequila started in tequila. So, and then there's only the two off the top of my head. There's also the Atotonilco group. That's where Siete Leguas and some other stuff. That's also a different region. So each one probably has a different group of families behind the stuff, It's kind of cool.
Yeah, and there's only, I think, 7 regions or 7 states in Mexico that can actually grow and actually call this tequila.
Yep.
I forget what they are now. Do you remember, Skippy?
I think Michoacan has some. Wait.
One.
I got to figure out where Corralejo comes from. That's not from Jalisco. I think it's not from Jalisco. Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the third one, man. So far,
let's do it. We haven't started the third one.
The one I froze. There's no way it's still. It's just gonna be chilled, I guess. I'm gonna figure out a way to perfect the frozen one. It needs a better presentation, right? This does not look. It doesn't look appealing. It looks like some kind of sample.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Is there a reason why he freezes it?
I understand why. Think about it. Like, I like cold drinks, right? That's why I would never drink it straight. I just like cold drinks. Like, Luis, you had your Jamaica last episode that you were on. You didn't have it lukewarm, right? You had it cold.
Yeah, it was cold.
And you didn't have ice.
No.
Yeah. So Chino says he freezes it. He puts it in the freezer because that way when you drink it, it's cold, but it's not. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's cold, but it's not watered down.
So here's what I've heard. Again, I haven't really tried it with tequila, but you usually make these alcohol drinks or alcohol spirits cold to mask the flavor, like a bad flavor, with the exception of gin. Gin, because it's juniper, kind of has that pop when it's really cold. So, my gin I keep in the freezer because, yes, when it's nice and cold, it's delicious, silky. But tequila, I think I've only seen it done when people are like, oh, yeah, I have cheap tequila, so I freeze it so the flavor's not so
maybe
quote unquote. But again, maybe there's something.
Who knows? Today I tried it, but the thing I have to do next time is I gotta leave it in the freezer. When it's time, I'll go down there and get it. But
so now you're drinking warm, huh?
I don't know. Let me. All right, I'm about to taste my third one. You get your third one?
Well, tell me how it tastes out the freezer.
All right. Well, again, it's it's good, man. It's only like slightly colder because it's been sitting here. I can see the appeal. I might start doing that for my third one. Chilled, it's chilled with no ice. He can't be the only guy who does that.
No, I've heard I've heard others, but no one's even given me like aside from, to your point, it's cold but it's not watered down. It's always been it's a way to tame what you would call the alcohol flavor, right?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I'm still getting the alcohol. Still getting it, yeah.
Oh, it's there. It's not going anywhere. 40%.
I'm gonna ask him to send me a photo because he said, "Oh, you should see a picture of my freezer."
Yeah. I
can imagine what it looks like if he's serious. That'd be a cool thing to share on Instagram.
Yeah, have him send it.
Yeah.
I mean, I do again. The only thing I freeze is my gin because that's
I forgot you could even freeze. Is it gonna start getting slushy? I don't want that.
No, it won't freeze. No, that's not
it
with
doesn't
these spirits. The alcohol content is so high that it won't freeze.
Yeah.
Yep.
It won't freeze. I've done it with vodka.
Yeah, I think that's where I've seen people freeze vodka. I just thought for some reason it was just vodka.
Yeah. Well, vodka has it's a very neutral spirit, so there's no actual flavor, so that makes sense. But again, the gin, I love it because it highlights the juniper herbal citrus. But anyways, but you know, I really like this kind of. I'm enjoying the expression of this tequila, where it's just straight agave.
Yeah, it's good.
The earthiness, perfect. I think that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm just gonna blurt it out. So far, I think it's my favorite one. I always think they're my favorite. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's okay. So this will be the third one. So maybe it's the favorite out of these three. Maybe what we'll do is when we get the next three, we'll have the top three of each. Segment,
right now. Okay, what are your top three right now?
So I think I haven't decided between this and El Tesoro yet, but this is good. This is really straightforward. It's good, real good. So it's getting close to like okay, this might be it. Definitely out of the three, I think the Cascawin was good, but it's still right, because that was your.
It was good, man.
Yeah,
but it was different.
Silky.
Yeah, silky.
That has that. So see that actually might be good in the freezer because it reminded me of the
thin it out
gin.
Yeah.
Well, no, the gin because that viscosity is good when it's cold.
Yeah. I don't know. There's too many. Well, I think that so next episode is the head-to-head already, right?
Yeah.
Cascawin, El Tesoro, G4. Those are three good ones.
Yeah. Head-to-head.
I don't know. Can we do a blind taste? It's too early for that. Now we got to save the blind taste test for let's say we do it after the 9th episode. We don't have to have all 9. We can have the first 6, the first 5.
Or we can do it for the top 3. I'm
top 3. That's a good idea.
Top 3.
That's what we'll do.
All right.
How's your was it Perrier or Pellegrino?
No, Pellegrino.
You know what? I was thinking when you said that, I was thinking Perrier. What the heck is the difference between Perrier and Pellegrino?
One's French and one's Italian.
Yeah,
really?
That's it. It's water.
Perrier is French and Pellegrino is Italian.
I didn't know that. Oh.
San Pellegrino.
You know what's funny? Those Perrier bottles, they remind me of those Mickey 40 ounces.
The little green ones?
Yeah, the little green ones.
Oh, yeah. Well, Perrier, those drinks in general, is I found out that a lot of people who used to drink and are not drinking anymore, trying to sober up, they switch to that. They switch to those drinks. And
carbonated.
It has a similar kind of feel in a way, like it's the taste is there's something.
Well, that's the reason why I started drinking these crap because I had a bad habit drinking soda. I drank too much.
Yes. No, it's way better than soda, man. I mean, soda. I don't really drink soda anymore at all. Every now and then, maybe, but it's too sweet too.
Yeah, you know what's better than the Perrier or the San Pellegrino? Topo Chico and Peñafiel.
Yeah, Topo Chico.
Dude, I started looking into. I'm trying to find Jamaica, like hibiscus. It's a little flower, right? That's what it is. I didn't even realize that was what it was.
The tea, basically.
Yeah. Because that's something. I need natural drinks for the week, like I was saying. And Mia's going to need that kind of stuff, too. She's got to start easing out to, natural things. Processed foods, man, they're not good for you.
So, and if you do want it a little sweet, because it could be a little bitter, you could use agave sweetener, which is natural.
Well, Luis, I'm going to do some research and see if this stuff really does lower blood pressure, right? Don't you say you have high blood pressure?
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm not drinking and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the benefit of having, like I said, just 1 ounce of this. That's what I've been doing. This week I only had 2 drinks of El Tesoro. One was because it was my birthday, so I had to have one.
Nice.
And the other one was just before that for no reason. No special occasion. But I'm trying to do, not have it every day. That way it's still like a special occasion. And I just can't have it every day. It kind of hurts me when I have it during the week because I'm like, oh, this is costing me. It's making the show more expensive. I have to have these bottles last, because they need to stick around for the head-to-head. Ideally, they'll stick around for the next, the top 3. And G4, some of these, they got to stick around because I don't know how easily I can find more. So I just had that half cold. It was really good.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I had a bonus, man. I had not finished the one that was in my sniffer.
Oh, man, that's a nice surprise.
Oh, yeah. Luis, any
What's
updates
up,
with
buddy?
you other than your foot, man? What else is going on?
Yeah. I'm gonna get surgery, so I'm gonna be bedridden for a while.
3 weeks?
2 weeks where I can't do anything.
Are you going to be at the
Fix it.
house?
Yeah, I'll be at the house.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, we
Yeah,
got to get
so,
you healed up so you can get back to being 100%, man. Because you know what's crazy? I got a message from I think it was Tequila Ocho. Did you see that, Carlos?
No, I haven't seen it.
Check this out. It says Tequila Ocho, Mexico, says, Hola, para agendar visitas, puedes hacerlo directamente en ese link. Like, if you want to schedule a visit,
Oh, that's cool.
go to this
Nice
link.
one.
So, yeah, they messaged us. That's kind of dope.
Yeah,
You saw that Tequila Ocho video, right?
that's nice.
That was super nice. Luis, did you see that?
I don't have internet.
Okay, I'm gonna send you that video so you can check it out. It's super
Tony,
nice.
Can we make a video like that for the contest that I gotta get in? Actually, you know what?
Well, you have to shoot your material, dude.
Yeah. So
Well,
I'll
look.
get it done this week.
Here's my theory. Like, there might be a lot of maybe they don't get that many entries. So Carlos is trying to enter this contest. Just got to get it done, and I'm gonna help him out however I can.
What kind of content is it?
It's for this other podcast called Café con Mezcal.
Mezcal. Yeah.
And it's a cool podcast. They
Shout
have
out to Cafe.
it's cool. Like the guests they have are, I think it's about like creative people, like writers and musicians and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And eventually, I guess café con mezcal is like a drink that they have in Oaxaca. So coffee with mezcal, you know. I guess I got to try that, man. I'm out of mezcal though, but I got to try it out. Anyways, they have a contest where you kind of submit something to kind of promote them, and if you win, you get to go to like this trip to Oaxaca and learn about photography, that kind of thing. And
So
we'll
I'll
see.
shoot it this week.
You know me, I'll
Alright, well,
do what I can to help. If we
Why
get
don't we
it.
help the audience by giving them a review on this?
Oh, shoot.
You ready?
All right. You know, as much as I loved El Tesoro, I have to say take back the 9. It's too soon to jump that high. Oof.
Okay. All right. We start with the demotion. Okay.
I have to. Yeah, I was happy, man. I hadn't had tequila in 3 weeks, and it was so good. As much as I love El Tesoro, I can't ruin the whole show because, I mean, I'm already up there with the 8s and the 8.5s. I give it 8.6 for now. He still gets to get another potential demotion or upgrade when we do the top 3. Hey, I had my brother taste Ocho and Tesoro.
Which one do you
Tesoro.
like?
Tesoro. He likes the milder, less like G4. I don't know. G4 is not very sweet, but you know the crazy thing is also not very. I don't know. I think Ocho still has the hardest finish.
Yeah.
You know, I'll verify that right now. Let me tell you. Yeah, man, the finish on Ocho is still the highest. It lingers the longest. I'll say that. Yeah. This is between an Ocho and a El Tesoro as far as finish. All right, I have a number.
Okay.
8.7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That's where I'm at right now.
Okay. To your point, it's not as strong, but I like the forwardness of the just kind of the agave, but it's just the earthiness, mineral kind of content. Straight tierra mojada, 8.6.
8.6. No, that right now I'm saying the top 3 are gonna, in my book, Ocho and G4.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are just like straight agave, not trying to add anything else to kind of welcome you in.
Nope.
This
is it.
They're drinks for people who already kind of have had tequilas. That's what I kind of consider those. I have no idea what we're drinking next week. Holy moly.
We're doing the matchup.
Yeah, you're right. Head to head. Okay, that handles that.
Yeah. Man, you're gonna get to retest the waters El Tesoro,
Ooh.
G4, and Cascoin.
And I don't have to buy extra bottles this time. Remember last
There
time
you go.
I had to buy extra bottles.
I'll have to get the Cascoin. Remember, my buddy hooked me up with the mason jar full of it.
You need to get the official one to make sure you actually drank.
No, it's
What
it's
we
the
think
official
you
one.
drank.
I saw the. I saw the bottle and I saw him pour. So
All right. We're going to call it a wrap for this episode.
yes, sir.
G4, you know, we have to say more about it next time.
Yeah.
But there's only so much time in the show, you know?
Short and sweet, but next time it'll be head to head. That's always a fun one. Come
Yeah.
prepared.
All right,
Come one,
Luis.
Come all.
Oh man, are you gonna make it to the next episode?
Maybe we'll see.
We'll find out.
We get stuck in a jail out in TJ.
Oh man, I'll just tell you guys that little story next time. But yeah, I had something happen like that.
Let's just say this: if you're trying to be on the next show, don't go to Mexico this weekend.
I heard of this place where they sell delicious Chinese food. I was thinking of going down there, but I don't know.
Oh, Chinese food down there? I have some stories about Chinese food in Mexico.
Oh, do you really?
Yes, I do. We'll save those for another time.
Yeah, another time.
We'll save it for another time, my friend.
Yes, for sure. You know, my cousin's a truck driver, so I went on some long truck rides with him.
Wow.
To Aguascalientes. Yeah, for sure. And he took me to like the only Chinese food place around. But yeah, for another show. For now, I mean, thanks again for everybody who checked in. Anybody new who's checking us out, listening. Thanks. And keep checking back in. Because we'll be here every Monday to, explore these drinks. So
yeah, stay tuned for the evolution. We think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, Luis. Thanks for joining us once again.
Thanks for having me.
For sure. All right, everybody. Peace out. Adios.
Later.
Mofos. If you like what you just heard, share links to our show with your friends to help us get the word out. Go to stillchillin.com to see how you can make more episodes possible. Thank you for listening.